I hope that people take from this film, take away from it just a sense of family, a sense of loyalty to, that one a family has for one another and what they're willing to sort of go through for one another. And despite all the sort of dysfunction and chaos, these people really love each other and are on each other's side. And I think that that's, the sort of best thing about family.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that people kind of enjoy the romance of the film and the the heart and soul of it. But I also hope that people laugh. I really, really hope that people find it that it amuses people. I mean, you've got such great actors, and all of the actors in this film have played a lot of serious roles and a lot of comedy as well. There's incredible actors, and they really are sort of gifted with their sort of comic timing and everything, and they've really made the most of all the comedic moments in the script. So I hope that people laugh their way through it. I really do. I play Alejandro, who is a Diane and Bob's adopted son. They've adopted me when I was a small boy, and I'm now all grown up and getting married. And my biological mother from Colombia has last minute decided to surprise me by attending my wedding, but I've neglected to ever tell her that my parents had divorced each other 10 years earlier. And so I ask my parents to pretend to be married for the sake of my mother, who is very orthodox and strict in her thinking, and also we think, and so I asked them to pretend to be married for the course of the wedding weekend, which they do. I don't really know why they agree to it, but they do, and confusion and hilarity ensue.
I play Lila. I play Diane and Bob's daughter, oldest child, I believe. And I play, I don't know. She comes in for the wedding. She doesn't live near her family, but she has been estranged from her father for a while since her parents divorced, and her father had cheated on her mom. So she, I think, took real offense at that and felt very betrayed by it, and also is more like her father than she is her mother, and so some of that scares her. So this opportunity to come together for the wedding has, provided itself to her to kind of make amends with her father, or not. We're not sure if they will or not, but the opportunity is there, and she cares deeply about her family. And
Yeah, I think that the problem that my character has in marrying Amanda Seyfried's character is essentially a context to bring up regurgitate all the issues that the Griffin family have, of which there are many, and most of them revolve around sex, and or lack of it in some cases, and so I think that kind of is a great recipe for all the kind of tension, confusion that ensues. Well, we were filming in Greenwich, Connecticut, in this beautiful house. I mean, it's the very first shot of the film is this reflection of this house, and it pans up, and you can see this amazing house, which has its own sort of private lake in the back with a rowboat and a beautiful garden, and that's where we were filming. So we would wake up in summer in this lovely area of Connecticut, and we would go to work, and we had a ping pong table set up out the back and a basketball hoop, and the whole cast was so kind of warm and welcoming, and just so relaxed and effortless in their sort of approach to these scenes. And Justin Zackham, the director, is kind of so relaxed, and he's very confident, and he'd written the script, so he kind of knew it back to front. And so it was playtime, basically. Once we'd done a few takes of each scene, how it was on the script, he would want us to improvise. I had the first scene you see me in the film is with Robin Williams' character, and we did a few takes of the scene, and then he said, "Okay, now you can improvise, say whatever you want." And Robin Williams looks up and kind of goes, "Yeah, okay, ready, boss." And I was kind of terrified of having to improvise with Robin Williams as the lord and master of all improv ever. But he was again so kind of cool with it, and talking to you and saying, "Can I give you anything else?" And I'm just kind of like, well, "What was that? It's weird." He's just, they're just all such cool dudes.
Yeah, I mean the atmosphere on set was just always really kind of light and lively and fun and spirited. There were so many of our scenes were all together as a group, so everyone was just talking and chatting and hanging out and telling jokes and stories, and it was Justin's, real task as a director to get us to just stop talking so we would actually film the scene and say our lines in the scene and not just be like, sure, we'll get to it, Justin. Let Diane just finish this story.
In a minute.
Yeah. So it was a really fun experience and felt almost like summer camp, but like the best kind of summer camp where, you're filming the most beautiful location with the coolest people and everyone's kind of hanging outside all day and it's beautiful weather and
jumping
Connecticut.
off a boat into a lake.
Yeah,
and all the stuff you would do.
At summer camp.